Last night, I took my dog out to go to the bathroom before I went to bed. And in Minnesota, it's starting to get, decently nice outside, like 40s and 50 degrees at night for a little bit. So some people have their windows open now. Anyway, last night as my dog was, draining the main vein, I heard a man, I don't know what game he was playing, but he was screaming. It sounded like me playing Madden almost, like at the top of his lungs. And it eventually got to the point where I swear I heard either his hand or his controller smashing something in his room. All I could think to myself is, I feel it. I wasn't mad, I wasn't annoyed. I didn't even laugh at him, I felt his pain. So whoever you are in the other building, I hope things get better. Anyway, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy Tuesday. For those who follow me on Twitter, you guys would see that on Sunday I put out a tweet saying, ask me any would you rather questions and I will answer them in a video this week. Well, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm actually just gonna be on Twitter scrolling down and reading the replies because we have like 200 to go through. Obviously, I'm not gonna read them all, and obviously some of them are non-sports related, which I'll do on my other channel. So if I miss your comment, don't be offended. Either the question's been asked a billion times or I just missed it. One quick thing before we start the video, head over to gfuel.com, use code WyattzWorld, save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products. All right, let's get into NFL Would You Rather Twitter edition. Okay, so here we are on Twitter, and here was the tweet I had out. It says, reply to this tweet with any would you rather questions. It can be sports or non-sports related, just don't ask stupid shit. Okay, let's start off with Medium Blondie 38. He's asking, would I rather see Josh Allen get traded or have a career-ending injury? Okay, man, come on now. I'm not gonna wish an injury on anybody, especially my favorite player. I would much rather see him have a lengthy, good career somewhere else, if it meant he was gonna have a career-ending injury in Buffalo. Okay, next question is from Brianna, and it says, would you rather have to watch the NFC 2009 championship game once a week or be stuck behind slow people everywhere every day? Give me the fucking championship game, honestly. Like, I do not want to be behind slow people ever. Not on the road, not walking, nowhere. All right, next question is from George Shaw, and it says, would you rather take Kenny Pickett to build your NFL team around or a different quarterback that was drafted this year? Really depends on what you want. Do you want someone who's going to be more NFL ready now, or do you want someone who's probably going to have a higher ceiling? I've already said it once, like, I think Kenny Pickett does look the most ready of the bunch, but I think Malik Willis would probably be my pick. Malik could be like Josh Allen, man. Kenny Pickett looks like Justin Herbert when your mom says we have Justin Herbert at home. Both figuratively and literally. Next question, Carter1128 says, would you rather be the worst player in the NFL but the most loved or the best player in the NFL but the most hated? Man, they say you're not making enemies, you're not making money. I'll be the most hated player in the league by far if it means I can be the best. Don't get me wrong, it would be awesome to be loved. It would be awesome to be Ryan Fitzpatrick. But if it means being a villain in order to be good, give me it. All right, next question is from Pluto722. Would you rather have Deontay Johnson or Scary Terry? Scary Terry. Next question we've got is from Cameron Kruger. He says, would you rather have Buxton be forced to retire immediately or Josh Allen be forced to retire immediately? That's fucking evil. Just based off the injury history, I'm gonna have to retire Byron Buxton because Josh Allen doesn't really get hurt, knock on wood. And without him, the Buffalo Bills are still good, but they are probably only about half as good. Same with the Twins, but Buxton's always hurt, man. Moving on, we've got a question from Nick K. He says, would you rather try and beat Derrick Henry in a fist fight or beat Tyreek Hill in a foot race if your life was on the line? Well, if I tried to race Tyreek, I mean, I know I would lose that. And I know I would lose against Derrick Henry, but there's some chance that I could like eye gouge him or pull a cheap shot. I can't cheap shot Tyreek in a race, especially when he's 15 yards in front of me. Moving on, we got a question from Spider. I don't know if this is sports related, but I want to answer it. Would you rather go back 10 years or move forward 10 years? Back. Put me in school, make me 15 again, give me my friends, give me my childhood back, don't make me have all this adult responsibility. Fuck this shit, man. It's cool and all, but I want to be a kid again. Fuck, I'd give anything. Moving on, we got a question from Anthony. Would you rather be alone with Ray Lewis or O.J. Simpson when they have knives? Jesus. Judging by the crime scene photos of O.J., I don't want to be anywhere near him, so Ray Lewis. Didn't he shoot someone? I thought it was a gun with him. Next question is from Rob Glockkowski. I like your name. Would you rather have Diggs back on the Vikings or Jefferson on the Bills? Ooh, shit. Leave everything where it is. You know, I would love to have Jefferson, but just leave the fucking world how it is right now, alright? Moving on, we've got a question from Deep South Card Collectors. He is asking, would I rather have free tickets to Twins World Series Game 7 or tickets to a Bills regular season game? You know, man, I've never been to a Bills game, and I always wanted to go, and I am gonna go this year. And there is no sports team I love more than the Bills, but I mean, a Game 7 World Series for my baseball team, I gotta go to that. That's a good question, though, really. But I couldn't miss the Twins in that. Moving on, we got Anthony again asking, would I rather date CMC's girlfriend or Sean McVay's wife? Bro, what the fuck are these questions? Honestly, I'll look at it, though. Okay. You know, he kind of looks like me. Okay. This is the one Jared Goff said he was gonna pipe. Honestly, I think McCaffrey's wife takes the cake here, though. Livewire Mountain Dew or Josh Allen, and of course somebody has this fucking meme of me. Dude, why? I'll take Josh Allen over Livewire Mountain Dew. It's a close debate, though. It really is. Next question. Jake Smith said, would I rather be trucked by Derrick Henry or sacked by Myles Garrett? Sacked by Myles Garrett. You see, the thing about getting sacked is they're at least kind of wrapping themselves around you and throwing you down. It's gonna hurt, but there's some protection on the outer rim. Derrick Henry's trucking you. He is literally trying to just send you into the sky. Next question from Pete Talk Sports. Would I rather remove the NFL or the NBA from existence? I've never even heard of basketball, if that's a question there. Here we got a question from Carson Football, I'll call him. Would you rather have a trio of Joe Burrow, Najee Harris, and Debo, or Justin Herbert, Damian Harris, and Jamar? I'd take Joe over Herbert. I would take Najee over Damian. It's close. And the receivers is really close. I'm going to say the top one, though. I would want Burrow. Good question. Moving on, we got a question from Ben. It says, would you rather have horrendous offense or horrendous defense? I'd rather have a horrendous defense. I've seen it done in baseball. I've seen it done in football, man. It's called the method of fuck the defense, will just outscore you. Look, no matter how glorious your defense is doing, if you don't score points, you don't win. So I'm taking the chance with a shit defense if it means I can have at least some playmakers. Next question we've got is from Adam DBT. It says, who's better, prime Aaron Rodgers or current Josh Allen? Come on, man. Come on. You've got Jesus Christ right here, who only answers to one man, and it's God, okay? Nobody overpowers God. Moving on, we got one from Tay Shiesty. It says, would you rather be Saquon or Christian McCaffrey? Either way, I'm not walking for more than 2 weeks at a time before I blow something out in my leg. Fuck, I don't know. Probably Christian, since he's finessed the bag. Saquon, I don't think ever got paid. All right, next question is from One Reverse. He says, would you rather be a backup quarterback in the NFL for my entire career or be the best NHL player? Oh, I'll be a backup, dude. I don't want to be the best NHL player. I'm sure he's a dog, and I'm sure he has a great life, but hockey players, dude, you don't even understand how much they have to work. I skate for 30 seconds, and I'm dripping in sweat. Fuck that. Be like Chase Daniel, make billions and just sit in the NFL behind somebody else. He's not actually a billionaire, but he's made a killing doing nothing. Next question is from Panther. He says, would you rather start a team with Debo or DK Metcalf? Debo. You asked me a question a year ago, I would have said DK for sure, but not anymore. All right, next question is from Thomas D. He says, would you rather start a franchise with a young quarterback who has a 50-50 shot at being good or start with a veteran who is already good? So basically you're asking, would I have a rookie because realistically they're going to sink or swim, or someone like Derek Carr? Let's move on to a different class because this year I don't think is going to be that good. So we'll say Bryce Young from Alabama whenever he comes in, or Derek Carr. Honestly, I think I'm going to take the vet unless there is like certain outstanding news about the quarterback, like Joe Burrow. I'd want consistency. Next question is from Barry Benson. He says, would you rather be the player on defense that left a player open to shoot the game-winning shot or miss the game-winning shot for your team? I'd rather go down swinging than go down as a lazy bum who failed his fucking duties. Yes, does it suck to miss a game-winning shot or a kick? I could only imagine. But can you imagine being the reason you fucking lost? No, I'm not doing that. Next question is from Clayton. It says, would you rather have AJ Terrell or Stephon Gilmore? Bro, one of these guys is like 22 and one of them is like 32. I'm gonna take AJ Terrell there easily. Next question is from Bruce. He says, would you rather be a Giants fan for a year or be a Jets fan till they're good? Sadly, I don't think the Jets being good is too far away. Depends on how good Zach Wilson can be. I would never want to fucking support the Giants, so no. Next question from Sad Saint Fan 09. Why the fuck are you a Sad Saints fan in 09? Answer me that question before I answer yours, you son of a bitch. Put a bounty on Brett Favre and won the Super Bowl. How the fuck are you possibly sad? God! Would I rather have Patrick Mahomes as the Vikings quarterback but lose Jefferson, or keep Jefferson and Jamar Chase but my quarterback is Sam Darnold? Well, we've already seen what Sam Darnold does with 2 elite receivers, and it's fucking nothing. So I'm going to take Patrick Mahomes without Jefferson. Next question is from Rafe. It said, would you rather have Kirk Cousins for the next 10 years or Josh Allen for the next 5? Josh is going to win a Super Bowl in the next 5. I'm taking Josh. Would you rather trade Dalvin Cook and get Jonathan Taylor or trade Josh Allen and get Joe Burrow? That question is coming from Colin. Trading Dalvin and getting JT. I'm not trading Josh for anybody in the world, and Dalvin Cook gets hurt a lot. Jonathan Taylor, he's young really, but he hasn't been hurt a whole lot. Next question is from Tyler the Jets fan. Would you rather have Zach Wilson or Jalen Hurts? I consider that question treason. I would rather have the offspring of Nathan Peterman and Daniel Jones than have Zach Wilson on my football team. Next question is from everybody who is asking who would I rather have win a Super Bowl between the Vikings or the Bills? Buffalo. I'll always roll with Buffalo. And the last question we've got, it's one of the most evil, most sadistic, most satanic ones I've ever gotten, and I saved it for last. It's from Luca's #1 fan. Fuck you, Luca. Would you rather trade Diggs or Trey White from Buffalo? And I mean, seriously, this question's so fucking awful. I'm gonna go ahead and say Diggs. I would trade Diggs and I wouldn't be happy about it. I love Diggs, but we know what the defense is without Trey. And I think Josh Allen can make wins happen without Diggs. And yeah, that's gonna be all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of NFL Would You Rather Twitter Edition. If you guys want to see me answer some questions that are non-sports related, head over to WyattzWorld Extra because it should be coming out today as well. With everything I just said, though, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Whatever team you're rooting for in the playoffs, good luck, unless you're Memphis. I guess hockey's going on now, too, so go wild. Have a great one. Support the video in any way you can. As always, I will see you guys the next time I upload.